Okay, so let's share the answer together. So again, if the question doesn't ask you to draw cone of wave, then it will be very easy. So first, you will draw the image, which should be shallower than the object. The parent depth should be smaller than the real depth. And then second, you may draw from the image to the observer a straight line. But only the refracted light ray entering the eye is in solid line. So below the water, you should draw in dotted line. And the light ray refract at the water-air interface. So you will connect from the water-air interface to the object like this. Okay? So this is just wave diagram, not requiring cone wave. But then if the question asks you to draw cone wave, then you should draw two lines entering the eyes, covering the top and the bottom of the eye. So first, you may draw the light ray from the image to the observer, like before. And then, you know that only the refracted ray above the water is real light ray. And then below water is virtual image, so it should be dotted line. And then the light ray actually come from the object. So we will connect the refracted ray to the object at the water-air interface. And then finish. And then all the parts below the water of this chopstick should be shallower than it actually be. So if I draw the image, it should be like that. Okay, so looking from the below water, okay, then again we can use a cross to represent the object. Well, usually in the exam we'll use a point to represent the object. Okay, and then again we know that the image should be higher than the object. And then the image is actually a virtual image. So if you want to draw the image, you may draw in the dotted line. So again, the reason why the observer can see the image is because from the image, as if there is light ray entering observer's eyes. Well, but then is only the refracted ray below the water is real light ray, and the light ray above the water is what the observer interpret and help us find the location of the image. So you may draw the light ray from the object to the observer at the interface. Like this. Okay? So you can see that the light ray also bends towards the normal. Okay, so this is the cone wave version. So for just wave diagram version, then you just need to draw one light wave. So again, the observer is below the water, and then the object is here, and then the image is here. Should be higher than that, and then this is water, this is air. Then the light ray again come from the image entering observer's eye, so that's why the observer can see the image. But then above water, it should be dotted line because it is not a real light wave. And then you may connect the light wave to the object. Okay. Then finish. So you should always remember that the image, no matter it is above or below the water, is always higher than the objects. So the step 1 is draw the image, and then step 2, connect the light wave from image to observer, and then only the light wave entering the observer's eyes. 1 is the real light wave, and then for the another part is dotted line, and then you will need to complete the light wave from the objects to the observer.